dyslexia? A lot of people think that dyslexia is just a disability and don't really care about the people who have it and treat them different. In some ways that's good. Most people with dyslexia want to be treated just the same like everyone else. Dyslexia is a disability that makes it hard for you to read, write, process the words, process numbers, understand things, and stay focused. You are always thinking about that, thinking you are stupid and what is wrong with you. But most of them work very hard to overcome the learning problem. And people with dyslexia can't grow out of it. And this is what I love about when people with dyslexia read. People get dyslexia in the United States. According to the U.S. Department of Health, up to 15% of the United States population suffers with some form of dyslexia.
Kids with dyslexia learn. There's no quick fix or silver bullets for dyslexia. It can take from 1 to 3 years to get a dyslexic child reading or spelling the same grade level that a person without dyslexia that these children can be made to feel very different from their peers. Simply because they may be unable to follow simple instructions which from other students. It is a cause teacher responsibility to provide an atmosphere to learn from all children within their class. What you can do to help a child, you can also take your child to a special class, or you can take your child to a special school that helps them learn.
About the 5 different types of dyslexia, right there. Trauma dyslexia usually occurs after some form of brain trauma or injury to the area of the brain that controls reading and writing. It is a permanent brain injury. Primary dyslexia is a dysfunction of rather damage to the left side of the brain. Cerebral cortex and does not change with age. Individuals with this type of dyslexia are rarely able to read above a 4th grade level and may struggle with reading, spelling, and writing as adults. Primary dyslexia is passed in family lines through their genes. Hereditary it is found more often in boys than in girls. Visual dyslexia is this form of dyslexia is the result of premature development of not only the eyes, but the whole process that gets information from the eyes to the brain. Phonological auditory dyslexia. This form of dyslexia involves difficulty with sounds of letters or groups of letters. When this form of dyslexia is present, the sounds are perceived as jumbled or not heard correctly, and just as with visual processing, the brain correctly interrupts information that it correctly received. Dyslexia refers to learning disability term sensory motor integration and is a widely persuasive motor condition characterized by impairment or immaturity of the organization of learning with associated problems of language, perception, and thought. Because of the way the brain processes information. Pictures of the brain taken with the neural image tools have shown that when people with dyslexia read, they use different parts of the brain than people without dyslexia. These pictures also show that the brain of people with dyslexia don't work during reading, so that's why reading things like such slow or hard.
Signs of dyslexia. General, learning to speak, organizing, writing, written and spoken language, learning letters and their sounds, memorizing number facts, spelling, reading, learning a foreign language correctly, doing math operations, reading single words such as words on a flashcard, may spell poorly, avoids writing, often very competent in all language, relies on memory, often has good people skills, often has particularly talented, may be very good at reading people, in jobs often working well below their intellectual capacity, may have difficulty with timing, are often dyslexia. Young children difficulty reading single word such as a word on a flashcard, difficulty learning the connection between letters and sounds, confusing small words such as and at, and to, letter reversal such as D for B, word reversal such as tip for bit. Young students, first, second, and third, remember simple sequences such as counting to 20, having to understand a rhyming word, recognize a word that begins with the same sound, easily clap hands to the rhythm of the song, frequently a specific word to name objects rather than words like stuff, easily remember names of places and people, some show, understand, or right, left, up, down, front, back, still, sit still for a reasonable period of time, make and keep things easy.
For a person that has dyslexia, would you treat them differently?
If I knew that they had it, I probably would not treat them any differently. However, if I didn't know and I just was, with them and they made things backwards and stuff, I might right at first. But once you find the problem out, it's something that you can work at and kind of correct. But yeah, I don't think if I knew that they had it, I probably wouldn't treat them any differently.
If you knew a person that had dyslexia, would you treat him differently than a normal person?
Does he have 6
Are they
toes
my
or 3
friend?
toes?
Chris, shut up. No.
No,
Why
you
not?
wouldn't treat them
Why
the
not?
same?
No, I would of course treat them the same. Because I'd have to be able to know them. I
Sir,
don't
can you
really,
please
I don't
speak
think I know
English?
anybody.
Sir, can you please speak English?
Yes, I would treat them the same.